I'm Jill.
I'm Steph.
And we are
the Bantering Banshees.
So we're here today to bring a little spookiness.
A little extra spooky, an extra layer of spookiness. We have another podcast joining us, the Final Couple podcast.
We are interviewing Luke and Lauren.
Hi guys, welcome.
Hello.
Honestly, I have been loving the last episodes you guys did on the Stranger Things.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Because I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, I don't remember that. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
It's actually like my comfort show. So I've been rewatching it, getting ready for things, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, you have to. Like we obviously watched it all when it came out, and we was straight on it. Sort of. Mm-hmm. Well, I was a little bit before you and then I said, Lauren, you've got to watch this show. So we both jumped on it, went through it, and it was all sort of during the pandemic kind of time.
Yeah,
a lot of the better seasons were coming out, sort of season 3 and that kind of stuff. I think anyway. And then season 4 came out, and obviously it was like movie after movie after movie after movie, and
yes,
it's very full on, and we really enjoyed covering it. But the one thing I will say, as you guys probably know, recording it is hours. It takes hours. And again, because we're new in our place, and we've recently just moved, which obviously we did speak about on the podcast. It's all the different noises, isn't it? And the new noises that we're getting. Where we was before, it was very quiet, and we were sort of tucked away in a road with nothing basically there. So we could record the whole thing and just go bam, 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 done, lovely. And now we've got cars going past, we've got bikes going past, next door coffee, and it's like, oh my God. Say that again, right? Say that again.
I know, especially the last one, because I went to go on and I'm like, 3 hours, all right.
Yeah. Like obviously, usually we do sort of maybe like an hour and a half.
Yeah. And
sort of that's a good enough time for you to just sit. I mean, I listen to a lot of podcasts when I'm driving on the way to work and stuff like that. It kills that journey to wherever I'm going.
Yeah.
And the problem that people have got now is it's an entire day's worth broken up if you're getting out and you're stopping that 3 hours, which we understand. Like we know that people might struggle to sit and listen to the 3-hour podcast in one hit, and that's fine because you've got all the other days in between. That's why we was like, right, this whole month we'll just block the Stranger Things episodes and leave you right up until season 5 comes out, and you've got plenty of time to go through it. And we've had a pretty good reception from it, haven't we?
Yeah,
really? So it's been pretty good.
Really nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to unpack.
Absolutely. You guys are digging deep. Well done. I must say, well done.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd ask you, the first question that everybody's probably wondering. What got you into loving horror so much?
Oh God. I mean, I like so for me it's like the community as a whole right now is just incredible, like all over Instagram and just all the social media and stuff is just incredible anyway. But initially it's like probably started when I was like really, really young.
The childhood trauma.
Yeah, like all the childhood trauma, when it's like film and then you go, oh yeah, let's watch that. Should we watch that? You're like 12, 13 years old and you're like, oh, let's get really scared. And you do genuinely get really scared and you're like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And yes, I think it kind of started from there. And then you kind of fall out of love with it a little bit. You kind of go back and you kind of like in and out. But it's since we've been together really, hasn't it? Like we've been together like 13 years now. Yeah. And it's kind of grown with that, I think. And then like doing up our house, I'm like, oh, I really like the spooky stuff. Like all the witchy stuff, all of this, all of that. And it just kind of feeds into like my my love of it. And then obviously you've got all the like the Goosebumps show when we were younger.
Those are the
books,
best.
wasn't it?
Classics.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So and that kind of started for me as well. Like I was petrified of the sponge. The sponge one is something that always gets brought up in our house.
I don't even know that one. I'm like, what? Sponge, what are you talking about?
Yeah, there was
Like,
that sponge that like kept growing.
there you go. Yeah, I'm out. I mean,
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Mine was the worms in the bed. Oh,
Oh, yeah, see. So
Mhm.
we've all got
Mine
a
was the
Goosebumps
puppet.
story that freaked us out when we were
Yeah.
kids. And like,
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
same, wasn't it? The puppet and stuff, like
Yeah.
the dummy. Like,
Yes,
like,
I could no. Oh my God.
Return of the Living Dummy or
Oh,
something like
something
that.
like
Yes,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah, the dummy, the ventriloquist. Oh my God, no,
Yes.
no,
Yeah,
I
that's
hated
fun.
that.
so there you go. We've all got a general something in common there.
Mhm.
We've all been traumatized by the same series. It's
Thanks, Laura.
bonding,
Yeah.
trauma
Exactly.
bonding.
Yeah, so it kind of, yes, it would have started from there really. And then like the likes of Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus and stuff, I've always just been drawn to that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's just kind of come from there really.
Yeah, and I think when we first met, I think it was like our second date, wasn't it? And we sort of tried to figure out about each other. We went for pizza, and we're sitting there on the table, and like I'm a huge nerd. Like I love horror, but there's so much other stuff, obviously, that I love. You know, all the pop culture stuff. You know,
Mhm.
80s, Back to the Future, Star Wars, you name it. And I was trying to like sort of say to Lauren like. I was trying to figure out like what does she like? You know, she's very pretty, and I'm kind of just me. And it was like, what does Lauren like? She's too cool for me. That's what I thought. That's what I thought when we first met. I was like, she's way too much for me. But I'm in. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got a good shot. So I was like, right. And it was, you know, maybe Doctor Who, or maybe this, or maybe that, or any of that kind of stuff. And it wasn't until I would say, well, we used to stay out quite late at night, didn't we? And we'd get some, you know, some drink or some snacks, you know, like chips, whatever it might be, and we'd sit and we'd put a film on. And it was always leaning towards like a horror movie, something scary, something a bit weird, a bit strange, you know. And then I think what really tipped us both over the edge was when we went to Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios in Orlando. And we did this big holiday or vacation, you know, and we went over there, and it was like the biggest one we'd done. We'd only been to sort of other places in Europe, Spain, and things like that are, you know, only not too far from where we are now. But there's nothing really that kind of stuff going on over there. It's nice for a bit of sun. It's nice for the pool or the sea or whatever you like. But when we went to Universal, and we went in sort of September time, and Halloween Horror Nights was there, and we didn't really have a clue what it was. And we'd done a bit of research, and we was like, well, we'll have to probably go to that. Like, it'd probably be quite a...
Really have to.
Probably, I mean, twist my arm, but I really think this would be a good one.
Yeah, yeah. So we got the tickets, etc., etc. You know, we was there, and it was just more amazing than what we thought it was. What we thought it was going to be. Really, it was more immersive. It was, you know, the houses and all that kind of stuff that they put up.
That's so cool.
And just the character acting and the outfits and the music, and you're just totally immersed with it. And that first year that we went and done that, we sort of went back to the hotel and was like, oh my God, like
That was so
that
sick.
was incredible. You know what I mean? Sort of, you know, I think I spoke about it on one of our episodes about Halloween Horror Nights, and it's like you're walking into some of these movies. The amount of effort and sort of craftsmanship that they do in these houses, and yeah, it's like you're walking into a film, and you've got the smells and the visuals and the sounds and everything's all going on, and it's a total attack of the senses.
Yeah.
And but in a good way, you know, if you love horror, right, you know. Yeah.
Like in a really awesome slasher horror way.
It's like just to give you that all the senses. Here we go.
Yeah. But we loved it, and at the time, you know, we're a bit older now. This was like what? When did we first go? 2015. So 10 years ago, we first went out.
Wow.
So we were babies.
I know
but
that
we
because
felt
my son was born
now we're in
2013.
our 30s, we probably couldn't walk it as much now. It would probably be an early night, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Bed by night.
Yeah, bed by 9, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But so yeah, we went that first time and absolutely loved it, and then went the following year again, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we was like, right, let's do it all over again. And again, they changed the houses, changed the characters, and things like that. And that is kind of the main thing we look forward to. And coming back from those trips, that kind of cemented it as okay. We are horror fans.
Yeah.
We are. It was kind of connecting the dots. The films that we seem to put on those evenings where we've got nothing to do, and sort of the chatter. It was. I tell you what did used to come up quite a lot was the chatter of ghosts, of the paranormal, of spirits, and kind of stuff like that, and talking to certain people. And if you was at work or you was with friends or you was out with people, and that kind of thing came up, we was always really intrigued to sort of know about that story. Tell us what happened in detail. Do you know what I mean? Don't just I saw a ghost once and it was really weird. I'm like, okay, what did they look like? Where were they? We were really interested in the pretty of it all. And again, it just layers and layers and layers of things that kind of got us to where we are now. To sort of say, right, on our podcast, this is something that we want to cover. We want to cover all of it as much as we can. Whether it be ghosts and spirits and stories from other countries, whether it be the movies that we've watched and the stories behind those movies as well, which obviously we've covered as well and sort of tried to dive into as well. But yeah, both from a young age, really.
Yeah.
Because mine was like The Ring, the American version.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
I
that
will
really
say it took me 2 times to really actually get through it because I was so scared the first time. I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, I need a minute. And so, and there's the iconic scene in The Exorcist where she goes down the stairs in the bridge walk. I've actually never seen that. I've seen the entire movie, but I know when that part comes up and I avoid it because I know if I ever actually see it, that will be locked in my mind. I will never be able to walk past this flight of stairs again the same way. Like there's some traumas, and The Ring definitely gave me a few. Definitely did not want to answer a phone after that.
No, that's it. And I think as well, which didn't help, is that I was about 12 or 13. Like we'd moved out. I grew up in one certain area, and all my friends were there. And cut a long story short, we moved out to an area that me or my mum we didn't know, and didn't have any friends in the area. It wasn't far, but it was like when you're a kid, you go out and you ride your bike. It was too far to ride my bike to, and I wasn't sort of at the age of getting buses and trains and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of spent a lot of time in that small period of time in the two maybe 3 years that we were there. It was a lot of time indoors. I just remember getting really fat, to be honest with you, because I weren't going out. But what I also did was watch The Ring, and it came on TV one night, and I think my mum went out, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be brave, I'm going to put this movie on. And I had a cupboard under the stairs it was round the corner, and there's a scene in the movie where she opens the cupboard under the stairs and the body under there, and I was like, oh my God, and that scared the crap out of me. I remember going to bed, and it was quite an old house, and they always say, oh, it's the pipes or the walls or something's creaking or whatever. A load of rubbish. It's never the pipes.
It's never.
After watching that, I was petrified of any noise and anything, and I just became a really big
baby,
basically. And it was The Ring for me. And then it was The Grudge for you, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, The Grudge for me. It's that sound that he makes when it.
Oh,
that was the one for me that got me, and where I lived as well when I was a child. When you've got the doors that have got the little like windows above them, just above the doors, you could see the loft hatch through that window. So I was just petrified then that I'd end up seeing this head just like drop out of the loft.
Oh my
Oh my God.
No.
That wasn't great.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh my gosh. No.
that would stick with me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So sticking with the theme of the podcast, and because we've had so many fun experiences recording ourselves, what is
Yeah.
like been a memorable fumble
God.
while recording?
How much time have we got?
We have
Oh my
honestly,
God.
do you know what? I think our biggest thing about coming on here today was because we edit so much out. I was like, I'm going to be so bad.
Well, Lauren actually suggested the other day, once we'd done the Stranger Things episode, she was like, do you think we should do like a blooper reel or something? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, we've got so much stuff.
Yes.
If we edit out all the good stuff and leave all the bad stuff, you could, there's so much stuff. So
Yes,
to be honest,
we've said that to
right?
ourselves as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the funniest one for me, I think, was when I was oh God.
Right.
In our Appalachian Mountains episode, I was trying to describe about the things that they saw.
Oh, the Wendigo.
Wendigos, and I called it a gringo.
Yeah. Yeah, right. But I left that in. I left it in. I had to leave that in.
Oh, not the gringos.
You gotta watch out for them gringos. Those are they are
Yeah,
the worst.
You know? Hey,
I like a sofaco with extra salsa.
Yeah.
Literally. So yeah, I think that for me is one of the funniest. My cheeks are hurting. That's probably one of the funniest ones I think.
So
Yeah. Oh,
that is a good one.
But yeah, honestly, there's just too much, I think.
I think as well with like a lot of the stories that we put in our episode. So again, ones that are like the Appalachian one, and then we've done sort of like a few serial killer ones as well. Obviously, we're kind of reading out what we've written down, and it's getting that right. As simple as that. As simple as it could be reading out, you know. And you go and you spill over your words, and then you go, right, I'll start that again. And I'm like, yeah, you take your time. Lauren goes, it's fine, take your time. And you end up doing it again, and then you fuck it up again. And then I've got to do it again now. And then you do it for a third time or a fourth time. And the amount of times that happens per episode is unmatched. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's
for anybody who doesn't make a podcast and listens to one the whole way through and goes, God, that sounds really great. You know, it must be really difficult to do. It is and it isn't. It is because it takes hours of editing to get rid of all that stuff. Obviously, you know, and we're both doing it and we're sort of trying to cut bits out and things like that. But it's very easy because the amount of fuck ups that you actually make and you go, yeah, it's totally natural. You can just get rid of it. So,
yeah, there's too many to.
Do you know what? I think a lot of it for us as well is noises. It's not even sometimes just because we're trying to make it like as clean as possible. You know, and when we started, we had one mic. So for the first, I would say 18 episodes.
Yeah.
So this was our setup, right? And this is how like basic it was. And this is why when you guys asked us months ago to be on the show, we was like, we are not prepared. We are not prepared. Right? So this was our setup. So we had one mic and it's like a little USB mic. And we basically had a box, a cardboard box, and we turned it on its side and we put the mic on the box. And then Lauren was on a computer chair, and I was on a garden chair, like a fold-up garden chair in our second bedroom because it was the quietest room. And we just sat opposite each other and pressed play. And that was it. And that's what we did.
And yet you guys sounded so good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I could not tell that you guys were sharing a mic first off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We've gone through how many microphones?
6.
6. We've gone through
Wow.
6 microphones.
Every time we get one, I'm like, nope, I don't like the way that sounds. Nope, this one's not doing it for me.
Our very first episode we tried to record, we were at the Omni Parker in Boston, Massachusetts, and I keep feeling like I need to give you like guys like the city and the state because you're not from around here. So I'm like, I don't know. You guys can Google where Boston is. It's in Mass. But so we were sitting on the bed. This was our first episode. We had just come back from a haunted pub crawl. So there were spirits involved. And so we're like amped, we're recording, and we got 45 minutes in. And then we realized my voice line was just not showing up. We'd recorded for 45 minutes, and all you would get from my mic was like and so we were like, what these are brand new mics. So then we switch mics. She gives me hers. She's like, let's switch this. You can hear her. You could not hear me. We could not figure it out.
Someone didn't want you speaking that night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And that is now happened. That is now a running theme. I have had my mic turned off at locations before because I was talking shit about somebody, calling him by his wrong name. Son of a bitch turned my mic off 20 minutes in, and I was like, wait, Jill, I'm not recording. And you could hear her go, what do you mean you're not on? And like, it took us a minute, got everything back up. And then I was like, so, yeah, Jill, you're going to have to explain what happened because I can't really talk right now. And yeah, it was all because I was talking smack about the owner of the house. And then come to find out I was calling him by the wrong name. So
that didn't help.
That's why he was even more annoyed with me. Yeah. So we've gone through a number of mics in different situations and different setups. And now we just use the little like clip-ons and we adjust it from there. And it's like, okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Funny thing about the whole not picking up the audio, when we did, was it episode 1 of the Stranger Things ones that we just put out? We recorded how long?
2 hours.
2 hours we recorded of the Stranger Things first episode, and halfway through the editing period, I realised that we basically kind of shifted it wrong, and what we were describing for kind of episode 1 and episode 2 was wrong, and we were like, shit. So I literally ran. I was upstairs. I was like, Lauren, you watch your TV show, because she was wanting to watch something. I was like, I'll go upstairs and ping through the edits, and realised that there was some errors in there. And I brought it all back downstairs. I was like, there's your mic. Right, let's go again.
And
it was like another 4 hours. So I think as well, like the editing of those episodes, how long? Because they're only getting longer as well. So obviously season 4 is like monumental. So we're kind of gearing ourselves up for that. And I think it was the one that we just put out recently. We recorded on the Saturday. I woke up about 9:30 in the morning on Sunday, started editing, and I finished at about 7:30 Monday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was working there as well.
All day Sunday.
Yeah.
Went to work on Monday, got home at like half 5.
Cow.
Yeah, and again, everything we've basically just spoken about, it kind of has all of that in it. There were fuck ups, there were gaps, there were dodgy audio, there was cars going past and Lauren saying something, it's going halfway through, and I'm like, I might do that now, so let's say that line again. So yeah, I think everything that we've just kind of encapsulated, falls within that. Do you know what I mean? And the whole the recording process. It's all good fun. It's all good fun, you know. We're all learning. So hey,
Jill does our editing, and God bless her, because I know I add to the fuck up list like 10 times more than her, because I just have a mouth on me that I don't always control. Lauren, I'm glad we're in the same club. The amount of time she's had to cut out me calling somebody a dumb fuck or like things like that. And she's
Hey,
like, yeah, no, I took that one out.
Shouldn't blame you. You should blame the dumb fucks for being there in the first place. You know?
That's what I
Right,
said.
right.
That's what I said. Why would you? It was a listener story, and we were trying to read it back, and I was like, "You illiterate fuck! What is wrong with you?" And she's like,
I was like, yeah, so no, we're not.
I don't think that's going to send the right message, because then people aren't going to send us stories anymore. So I took that out, and I was like, ooh, good idea. Good idea.
But we actually had a conversation before we joined you guys. And I said to Lauren, I was like, should we mention about our profanities? I said, because we swear a lot, you know.
So
I don't know if,
Right.
you know, we use, I mean, from our example, that the swear words we use in the UK are taken a little bit lighter. So maybe in other places in the world, they're quite harsh. Whereas here, there's sometimes like a tier of term of endearment. So
Say it.
I won't. But if I go,
like cunt.
if I say to you, "All right, you pair of cunts," I don't mean it horribly.
No, we love that.
That's how you would greet someone over here. I'd go like, if Lauren leaves something out, I'd go, oh, "For fuck's sake, you silly cunt! What you left that out for?" And she'll go,
I
"Oh,
wish
don't
we
worry
could
about
do
it."
that.
I love that. We literally talked about that one episode, how like it's all about the inflection. That's where it is.
Yeah, massively.
I think as well, accents make things sound totally different. I mean, we've got the Welsh accent, and the Welsh accent is like super friendly. And I don't think I've ever heard a Welsh person sound angry.
No.
Because they could be really angry, but because the way that the inflection of their accent goes, they never sound
like
angry.
you're so cute.
Yeah, we've moved totally off subject here. We're going over swear words and accents and everything.
Well, that's like the Southerners. They won't say like fuck off or anything. They'll go, oh, bless your heart. And that's them pretty much being like, kick rocks, like go for yourself. Like, yeah. So, but from a Northerner, if a Northerner was like, oh, bless your heart, we'd be like, the fuck are
Why
you
are
talking
you blessing my heart?
Yeah, don't you, how do you know I'm religious? What the f do you mean by that? Exactly. Yeah, we're not warm and fuzzy like that.
Especially not in Connecticut.
No. Oh,
We're not friendly in Connecticut.
No.
We're from like London, and London is not friendly at all. Do you know? It's probably notoriously unfriendly. I think British people are notoriously unfriendly, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's always a bit of a stigma, I feel like, especially when we go to the States. I always feel like there is a little bit of a stigma with like being a Brit in the States.
Yeah, but
we're always a little bit like.
But we've never felt that though.
That's weird because we love.
Oh my God, no, you're going to the wrong places, because if we saw you guys, we'd be like, oh my God, we love you.
Come do horror with us.
Oh yeah, no, we'd be like, oh my God, say anything.
But we have actually, we've never really had that. I mean, like we've been to the States, and this is very touristy, obviously, because we're British and we do touristy things. You know, we've been to Orlando 3 times, we've been to New York once, and pretty much every time we've come to the States, we've had a really nice reception. Obviously, we've just been us, you know, we've just been going on vacay, so we've never really had sort of any reputation to keep. Not that we have now, but I'm just saying, do you know what I mean? Like you just said, if we bumped into you, you'd know who we were. So then it would be like, oh, you know, and if we were a pair of cunts, then obviously you might be like, well, I don't really like them and I want to stop listening. So that kind of does come with it a little bit now, do you know?
Yeah.
We'd walk away and be like, what cunts they were.
It's true though, right? It is true though. That's what I'm saying. So, but we've never had that in the States. Everyone's been really, really lovely, and you know, we've never had a bad experience. That's why we keep going back.
Yeah,
We keep going back, and you know, yeah.
Poor Lauren, we're gonna break her.
Oh my God, so sorry.
Oh, dear. You're
So-
okay.
Out of all of the horror games that you guys have played, because you played quite a few and I love them, which one was your favorite?
Oh God, I've got to think back now.
I love
I
that.
really love a Would You Rather.
Ooh.
Yes.
I
Simple,
really love
yeah.
a Would You Rather
Mhm.
because it's like, would you rather get chased by Ghostface or Freddy? And you're like, oh, how would I fare against this person or that person? And I love getting
Mhm.
into the psyche of like the film and the psyche of the person and things like that, you know.
That was
so I enjoy
our first episode was
Yeah.
basically that, wasn't it? Because
did
we
quite
kind
a
of
few
just
of
played
them.
a few games just to sort of
Mhm.
set the tone, really, I think, and you know, we decided, right, let's do that and just have fun with it. And I think that we just came up with these ridiculous stories,
Some of the
ridiculous
scenarios are
things that we were going to do.
brilliant.
Like Lauren, what was you saying? You was like, oh yeah, I'll just let what's the guy from Screen called again? Fucking
Stu.
names. The other one.
Billy Loomis.
Billy, oh, I'd let just Billy Loomis fall on my face, and I was like, "What the fuck are you on about?"
Her face.
Getting out of control, yeah, and
I
things
mean,
like that.
come on, who wouldn't?
She's
You're
like,
right.
I cannot.
Yeah. So it's like, would you rather Billy Loomis or Stu Macker? Like, would you rather what? I would both.
Well, do you know
Where's
what?
that option?
You just see him fly across the room.
Oh my God. That is a tough one because how would you well, yes, would I rather what? Just try and survive them or
I mean,
Whatever you like. Well,
I
this
know
is what I'm
ways we
saying.
could survive them.
I don't know. I would probably have to. I'd probably Billy Loomis. There's something about a broken bad boy that I'm like, let me fix you.
I will fix you. Like, let me help you.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yes. I will cuddle you to bed with your mother issues. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Looks like, and that's my cue.
He's like, all right, so I'm gonna go. Let the girls talk.
Yeah.
This was
I know my
fun.
place as well, people. Oh, joking. But yeah, I think we've done stuff like that, and then I think sort of, I don't know, we did one more recently, didn't we? Where we tried like the door A, door B, door C, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I quite
and-
enjoyed them, like the situation ones. So what would
That
you
was a
would
good one.
the doors and what would be better out of all of the terrible
the
scenarios
impossible
that we
answers,
yeah
weren't they?
yeah
And sort of trying to decipher. It just gets your mind thinking. And I think that, you know, if you're listening to it as well, it's kind of a question. I don't know. It's those campfire questions. It's those
Mhm.
almost like maybe not spin the bottle, but do you know what I mean? Like in that setting where you
Mhm.
go, right, let's just play those games and ask those questions. And it just is a good conversation starter. And I think that, you know, for us, it's about that, isn't it? Really, it's about having
Yeah.
those starting a conversation and getting everybody involved, whether it be people online, whether it be
Yeah.
people that you're bumping into and things like that. And yeah, I just think that they're just nice, easygoing questions to ask. So obviously we don't do them every episode, but I think that, you know, we try and make it sporadic, don't we?
yeah just to change it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Add a
yeah,
little
I
more
think-
seasoning to the,
Mhm.
a little more
Yeah.
spice.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
We did a and I don't know if you guys play this game over across the pond, but we did
Right.
a fuck, marry, kill
Yeah, of course.
Oh
Yeah.
with the characters, and that was fun.
That was one of my favorites.
That was a lot of fun because it's like they're all bad guys. So like, how do you classify and then which ones? And found out that Jigsaw is actually the puppet.
No, Jigsaw is the person, Billy's the puppet.
Damn it! I still screw that up to this day.
Because I was like, oh, Jigsaw's not bad. I'll take him because, you know, he would protect me. He likes the good people. And she's like, Jigsaw's the puppet. And I'm like, well, he's got a mouth. He knows what to do. I mean, I don't know.
He knows what he's gonna do with it. Oh yeah.
You can turn him off and on when you want, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all it takes. So that was a fun one.
Mhm.
I want to do that one again. I like the would you rathers too.
I love the would
Your
you
guys'
rathers.
would you rathers are good. I like
Mhm.
those.
Thank you.
So your favorite horror villain, which one do you think you would actually survive against?
Oh God. Go on, you take this one.
So, okay, yeah. So thank you.
That's all right.
My favourite horror villain is Ghostface. I don't think I've made it shy about the fact that I'm actually obsessed with Scream movies. So Ghostface is my one. But again, it depends on which Ghostface you've got, because obviously they're all different in each film.
Right.
So is there one that you'd survive more than the other then?
Probably the mother. I reckon I'd be able to survive Billy's mum.
From number two.
Mm.
From number two.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's an old lady.
We just gotta push it down to the
Listen, be careful, because I've said things about old people. The universe is literally, karma has come and instantly throat chopped me and choked me for like a solid 2 minutes. So don't question those elderly folk. They can be quite agile.
Yeah, and they'll cut you off your mic as well if you don't say good things about
Yeah,
them.
they will.
The really old
Exactly.
ones.
They really will. That's probably one of my favorite experiences of recording, because I was just like, you selfish bastard, you only had the fireplaces in your room. And then I looked down and I was like, my mic is off. It was almost like instant. And I was like, I'm gonna not talk bad about that person ever again.
That's it.
I love that. That's so
What a good
funny.
man he was, Sylvester.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Great
That is his
guy.
name, right?
His name is Sylvester, and I was calling him Stanley.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got the S right, and I knew there was a Y somewhere. Just
See?
It was close.
Yeah.
Fine, see?
50%
Yeah.
there. Basically. I don't know what his problem was.
That's what I mean.
all right. You guys got to come investigate with us more often. You make me feel better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'd actually love to do something like that.
Yeah,
That's
that was
that's
so
something that
cool.
we've always spoken about, but then shied away from it, haven't we? Like we've got friends in this country that are kind of like, we've got people that, well, we know someone who does ghost hunting, and one of the houses that we covered on one of the episodes in Pontefract, which is, I think it's classed as like one of the most haunted houses in the UK. Anyways, a guy that I used to work with, it was his other half, and she does these ghost tours and these ghost hunt things. And she went to this house and done like a, you know, kind of similar to what you guys do, I guess. You know, they set up all the mics and set up the machines and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And we've always found it really interesting to want to go and do that. However, we kind of bottle it at the last minute because we're like,
I don't want anything to come home with me.
well, there you go.
So I won't really entertain right. The thought is nice, right? I love the idea of it, and I think, yeah, let's go. But it would get to 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'd go, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm genuinely would be petrified that Zach would come home with me, and knowing my luck, it fucking wouldn't. Oh,
I've actually brought someone home before.
Have you?
no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, so-
So there was a little boy when we were investigating this one house, and then I came home and I have dolls all over my room, and all of a sudden the dolls would be in different positions when I would come in. And I yelled at my husband because I'm like, listen, these dolls aren't cheap. You can't be touching them. It's not funny. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jill. I've never touched your dolls. And he's like, I don't even go in your library. And then doors would start closing. Things were happening. I would hear whispers down the hallway. And so I named him Billy, and Billy just hung out with me all the time, and I wasn't even bothered by him. And then I brought home this doll, and I was like, I gotta sage her. I don't want anything to come home. Well, when I saged her, Sage just kind of takes away everything that's negative in the house, and so Billy got pushed.
Billy
away.
went
Billy
bye
left.
bye.
Yeah,
Really got.
yeah, I was
Billy got
kind of
got.
sad when Billy left.
I know, I know you didn't do it like intentionally for him,
Yeah.
but he didn't belong here.
Mm.
I
And the
know,
fact that
I know you liked having a friend.
was a bit like, okay, yeah, he needed to go, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I mean. So we'd love to do something like that, but Lauren's worried about things coming home. I mean, it's not that I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I don't particularly want anyone else living with us, or doors opening,
fair.
or things moving.
Mhm.
I'll just put a new plant in over there. Wouldn't really want that plant in. So, those things kind of happen. So I think that I would love to go, hold hands in a circle, like really, proper cliche, that kind of stuff, like everyone's so when there's stuff that they do over here that's like that, with the amount of history that we've got, in London alone, I think the many years that we've got, every pub you go to or every hotel you stay in London,
always
in particular,
a story.
it's always a story there or something, and they've got like a little plaque on the wall or something, haven't they, saying 1629 so and so died here and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. So it is interesting.
Is that and the other whatever?
Yeah. Well, I'd read it obviously if I was there, but
It's like, and now that you know that, grab a pint, let's go. Okay, and on to you guys have, I mean, Ireland, Scotland, England. There's such rich history that dates back so far, and there's also that like almost mystical side that's very strong over there. Like, oh my god, I'd love to come to your side.
You should come and visit.
We just put a new bed in our spare room, so come over.
It's not possessed. It wasn't picked up at a thrift store. Great.
No, so far, all of our new furniture seems to be okay. We haven't had anything weird happen, which is really strange though, because speaking on that, the place that we're in now was built in the 50s, which isn't, it's not super old, but it was built in the 50s. And the place that we lived in before was fairly new. I think it was probably built in the 2000s, wasn't it? But the place we lived was called Purfleet. And the history in Purfleet is quite good. And there's old World War II garrisons there, and it's right on the River Thames, which is obviously the big river that runs through London. And there's old, like I said, garrisons from World War II there, and there's a lot of people like metal detecting, that kind of stuff. However, the road that we lived down was like a cul-de-sac sort of dead end road. And you drove down the road and you sort of went round to the right. And on the left-hand side, there was like a gate, wasn't there? And just grass and this kind of building. Sorry, this kind of this building.
It's kind of
there.
Right here.
Right in this vicinity.
Sorry.
I'll go back.
But anyways, right. So we had the gates with this building, and we kind of was looking, and it was like old, worn down. It looked like a chapel or a church or something, didn't it? Anyways, we had to read up on Purfleet, and Bram Stoker, who obviously wrote Dracula, stayed in Purfleet whilst he wrote Dracula. And the hotel / pub that was across the road from us, which is called the Royal Hotel, has a lot of history, and it used to be like a seaside town. So you'd have people go there, and kids playing on the beach, and they got rid of all of that. The hotel is still there. Opposite the hotel, which was next to the entry to our road, was a church. I think it's called St. Peter's Church. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
That church had a chapel linked to it, and the church was where Dracula lived. and it was based all around that particular street that Bram Stoker, when he wrote Dracula, he based it
on that area.
in Purfleet, and we had no idea. So we'd driven down, saw this chapel, tried to figure out what the chapel was, and it turns out it was the chapel that was in Bram Stoker's Dracula, where Dracula used to hide his bodies or something like that, wasn't it? And collect bodies. And the Royal Hotel, Bram Stoker used to visit there, and he references it in the book. Apparently, Purfleet is referenced in. I haven't read, the original Bram Stoker's Dracula novel, but Purfleet is referenced in there. So we lived right next to the place that Dracula lived.
So as horror fans, you lived like
that is sick
in the heart. You lived in a horror novel.
Yeah, pretty much, and sort of where we would walk out. There's nothing really to do.
So cool.
There's nothing really to do in Purfleet. Like it's probably what it was 200-300 years ago. It isn't anymore. Unfortunately, they've very modernised it up around there, and they've torn down a lot of buildings. And there was an old building called Purfleet House, which was almost like a sort of stately home. And in the novel, Carfax House is the name of the building in Bram Stoker's novel, which was based on Purfleet House. That's now torn down, but there's like plaques in Purfleet and stuff saying this is where Dracula lived and this is that happened. So when we went out for a walk, because there was all to do there, we was like, let's just go for a walk. And we'd first moved there, and we had a look at the plaque outside the church, and we was like, oh, okay. But we didn't really understand sort of what they meant, because in the UK, you get like these blue plaques on the buildings. If you drive around London and stuff, and there's they're everywhere, and they're blue plaques on buildings, and people will live there, and they'll just have to have this blue plaque on their house, and it's, I don't know, about that kind of big, and it will say the history of what the house stood for. So whether it be a celebrity lived there, or a writer lived there, or
like
somebody,
Shakespeare's house has got one on, things like that.
Yeah, and things like that. So sometimes they have the plaque, and it will say, on this location, rather than the actual building, because the building's been knocked down. It will say, around this location, something was built, or something was done, or something happened. So we kind of was like, maybe it's like that in Purfleet. They're saying about Bram Stoker and Bram Stoker.
Bram Stoker.
See, that's something I would
read your books. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, exactly. So, Bram Stoker, right? I would have imagined it was around that area that something happened, but no, it was the actual church next to our house and the chapel. That's, unfortunately, the land's been being sold, and I think the building's going to get knocked down. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it was still there when we moved. That was only 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So
wow.
But yeah, loads of history around there, and it was super interesting to know that, like you say, as horror fans, we had no idea that we were living on Dracula's doorstep, really.
That is so
oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. But nothing happens there. Like I say, it's such a boring little, I wouldn't even call it a town. It's literally a road that connects two towns.
So like my town.
That's the town Jill lives in. It's
just a road.
It's literally like you start off and you're in one town, and then you turn off of that and you're in another town, and then that road just takes you through like past a train track, and then you're in another town. All on one road.
Yeah.
Literally.
So
Yeah.
yeah, interesting,
All right, so we're gonna play a game called Would You Survive Together? So I'm going to give you a scenario, and you have to tell me who would die first and who would make the dumb decision. So you're driving down a dark country road, and a girl in white appears in the middle. Do you stop or keep going?
Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do one for each of us. So there'll be a scenario where I'm driving and you're the passenger,
Okay.
and then there's a scenario where you're driving and I'm the passenger.
Okay. Lauren's driving. Lauren keeps driving.
Lauren keeps driving. At a
If
girl.
I'm going to convince you otherwise.
Lauren keeps driving.
Right.
What does Luke do?
So what Luke does is Luke drives and stops the car a little bit further up, and then turns around and goes, "Was she drunk? Did you see that?" And reverse up and go, "You're right, love." No,
You're right.
wouldn't. I think that if we genuinely saw that, I think that we would. I mean, that would be a conversation piece the whole night.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because again, because we're interested in that stuff, it wouldn't be something that. All right, yeah,
Night
you would.
into
You
the
would
next
keep going.
day. I would not
Yeah.
stop talking about.
Yeah.
That would be like a week-long conversation. Wake up like 3 days later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So where
absolutely.
we left off.
Let's roll back on that. What happened there?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Right.
seriously, I
Put a
think
pin in it. We'll come back to that.
I think that thing is, we watch these videos and we watch all these videos online with similar things like that, and we're really, really interested, and we really like go, "Oh God, what is that? Do you think that's that? Or do you think that's real? Do you think that's fake? Or whatever it might be." And I think that you say now that you would be scared, but I think that curiosity would get to you. I honestly think you would stop and go, "Should we seize this moment?"
Nah. Curiosity killed the cat. There is a reason for that saying.
Yeah.
She's
No.
not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Well, yeah, but these guys do it.
Bye-bye.
They're not doing
I love that he's trying to convince you. He's like, but no, I think in real life. And Lauren's like, I'm sorry. You think I'm not thinking about this in real life? I am. No.
Logic. She's got her brain on today.
we'd be fine, and we'd stop and we'd check it out, and it would probably be like one of those momentary things, where you see these videos and stuff where you're driving down the street and you almost drive into what you think is a person, and they just sort of dissipate in front of you. That could be something that would happen to us, and you'd slam your brakes on anyway because you thought you might have hurt somebody, so you would stop, and you'd then have to be like,
continue driving.
right, okay, so
I read the mirror and I'd go, nothing there, let's go.
yeah.
And that's why we have those mirrors, so we don't have to stop. Yeah, we can look at that one. We even have backup cameras now, so we can turn that sucker on and be like, nope, really nothing there. Here we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting out and looking.
Okay, bye-bye, you're dead.
Thanks.
You're coming home with a new friend. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to rename the show, actually.
Yeah.
The final Luke and the final Lauren, because we're not, you're not helping me. You're leaving me. That's not fair, is it?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna do my own spin-off show now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. So if you want to have me on, ladies, that would be fantastic.
Oh my God.
So you both hear scratching underneath your bed. Who checks?
Okay.
Who hides?
Oh well, that's my job, isn't it? You just say
I was like, I'm just gonna guess. She hides. He checks. If she
Yeah.
was driving, if she was gonna keep driving, she's hiding.
yeah, I think so. I think I'd be the poor unfortunate soul
You would.
to check that stuff. I mean, we did it when we moved in here anyway, didn't we? We had a noise at the door, and I had to come downstairs in my underpants
Yeah.
with a weapon to check. But it wasn't a weapon. It was,
Water bottle.
it was like a water bottle or something like that.
Was it metal at least?
No,
Plastic.
no, recyclable plastic actually.
He
But,
would have hit somebody and it just goes.
but that would be up to me, I think, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide. I don't even get spiders. So it's a boy job.
Sorry, there's a siren going past. I don't know if you can hear that. Welcome to our life. No? Okay.
But yeah, spider's a boy job. So you go and get
Spider's a boy job.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Means it's a blue job. It's a boy job.
Okay.
Spider's blue job. Yeah, right, cool.
All right, so yeah, me then. I am the one going downstairs to the noises.
Yes.
And that's in
And
black
under
and
the
white
bed.
now.
Yeah.
And under the bed, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
me.
feel like I know all the answers to every question I would have asked.
You ruined it now. You ruined it.
I've ruined the game. Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, for goodness sake.
No, there might be one that I might grow a pair.
What's that going to be? If,
I don't know.
So if you're in a car securely, you're not stopping.
No,
If there's someone in your house,
not secure.
you're
'Cause they're in my house.
not going downstairs or looking under the bed. So what fantasy scenario do we have to come up with for you to be the one to go, "So, all right, Luke, I've got this. Please go ahead."
For you to go, stand back. This is for me.
I will protect you. There you go.
Yeah.
Children in distress.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so you find a cursed VHS tape. Who's
Yes.
watching it and who's not?
Okay, so this one, I do actually think that my curiosity would probably get the better of me. Why are you yesing that?
Because we're both involved in doing something
Right,
together.
okay. Yeah, probably fun.
Not just me on my own doing it.
Yeah, no, genuinely though, I do think that my curiosity would get the better of me and I probably would have to watch it and then just not answer my phone ever again. Just in case, you know?
Yeah.
7 days.
I think that I'd definitely be in. The thing is, I'd like to try and beat some of this stuff. I think that, and we've said that before.
Yeah.
It's like if you ever come up again, I mean, God, there's no such thing as VHS tapes that are cursed, are there really? We don't know. But if there was something like that, I think I'll just I want to try and beat it. I want to try and, like the perfect example is something like Final Destination. I know that's not a tape, but hear me out. Right? So with Final Destination, they're always trying to figure out a way of cheating death or being one step ahead or trying to sort of be in a particular place at a particular time.
Yeah.
To try and not, if Death's going to get you on a Tuesday at 7 o'clock and it's going to be a yellow van that drives into the side of you, for argument's sake, you're avoiding all the yellow vans, you're staying in your house at 7 and you're not even going out on Tuesday. Do you know what I mean? So try and do things like that. So
you always want to be one step ahead.
Well, that's what I mean. So I think with a VHS tape, if it's cursed, I'm like, right, what steps can I take in order to not be cursed by this tape? Just by watching it, it's cursed me. How? How's that happen?
Put your headphones in so you don't listen to it and then you're just watching it and then maybe rewatch it, but close your eyes and just listen.
Ooh.
That's actually not.
Well done.
That is well done.
Right, thank you, ladies.
No, honestly,
You're taking the piss.
No, I'm sorry.
I'll listen to you.
That's actually because then you don't get both. You don't get it
Yeah.
all at once.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You might have cracked the code.
Visual and the audio separately.
You watch, you don't listen, and then you listen and you don't watch.
Yeah, that's good actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that might be the code.
Well, in the episode that we done the other week, we had a similar question, didn't we? And didn't you say you was going to burn it or something like that?
No, I think I said I'd pass it on to somebody else so that I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Can
is if we don't know them, God, things happen. Things
If I
happen.
don't know it, I'm throwing it out the window.
She's not wrong.
I think you need to change the title of this podcast to the Final Lauren podcast because she's just gonna survive it
She's the final girl.
all and then with Luke.
Luke. Yeah.
Because she's thinking these things out. She's like, hold please. This is how we get through this. I'm with
He's just
that.
there with his water bottle.
thing is as well though, I think it would play out like a Scream movie in the sense where in the first 10 minutes you'd see me die because
Yeah.
Lauren's gone, what was that? Go and check. And I've gone, all right then. In the first 10 minutes, and then the real movie is Lauren figuring that out and beating whatever.
And being really sad, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Till
Yeah.
they
She's like, oh, if it wasn't for me, he might still be here. Or maybe it was the water bottle. I don't know.
What choices listen, come on.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
All right, we're gonna play Would You Rather.
Yes.
Would you rather have Leatherface's chainsaw rev to life inches from your ear, or open the closet to find Art the Clown already smiling inside?
Ooh.
Leatherface.
Oh.
Give me the track. It's the clown thing. I cannot. It's the clown thing.
I think it needs explanation. Explain your clown phobia.
Well, I can't explain it. It's just always been there. Like it's never something that I've thought, oh, I'm scared of that. It happened. I used to have to walk over the opposite side of the road to McDonald's because Ronald McDonald used to scare the life out of me. So it's like, yeah, right. Oh, sad.
Oh, I've never said it wasn't. I've shed a tear for you.
I understand your clown phobia. My God.
Yeah. Myself. Anyway. So yeah, it's kind of the clown phobia is like fully deep rooted. And I got pulled out kicking and screaming from a circus when I was younger. So I don't know where it came from. Like, I don't think because I had like clowns at my birthday parties.
Just
when
to clarify as well, sorry. Lauren didn't work at the circus when she was pulled out. She went.
We're like, what did you do?
Right? I was like, ooh, were you a flame eater? Fire eater?
Yeah. Well, you said you had clowns at your birthday as well, and I was like, if you worked at a circus, you probably would have. So.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't working at the circus. But so I did have them at my birthday parties when I was younger. And I was like, that's weird because I didn't like them. So I'm not sure when the transition happened. But yeah, since I'd say 7 or 8, maybe, probably a little bit early, I don't know. Petrified of clowns. Can't deal with clowns. And it's funny because my mum and dad used to like run this showground thing that used to happen every year at like a local showground, all horses and bits and pieces, and it was like really good fun, like a agricultural show.
Horticulture.
Not the horticulture.
I love those horticulture festivals. Those are so lively.
What is horticulture?
The gringos that go there are amazing.
Stop it. Oh dear. Agricultural show. And they had a clown there that used to do all the tricks and stuff in the main ring. And I was okay with him because I saw him out of his makeup. So I knew him as a person. So when he was in his makeup, I wasn't scared of him. So I'm like, okay, that's where that kind of correlation sits. And then I used to work for a holiday camp, like as a fun star for Haven Holidays, and we used to have to be really close friends with the
on-site clown.
With not the clown, with Rory the Tiger.
Oh, the tiger.
So I used to be really close friends with Rory the Tiger, as people are close friends with Mickey and Minnie and things like that, right? Get it? Yep.
Yeah.
And so I was really close friends with Rory the Tiger, and we had a circus come and do like a 6-week thing during the 6-week school holidays when all the kids would come and it'd all be lovely. And I was so Rory the Tiger was also very scared of clowns.
Yeah, when you played him, isn't it? Yeah.
How do you make that happen?
It's like, see, he gets it.
So Rory was standing there whilst all the clowns were coming around and having photos and very, very much having a panic attack.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, then Rory had to go back and like cool off.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
They're real people. They're real people. They're real people.
so yeah, it's kind of stemmed from there. So going back to the would you rather, that's how we established
Yeah,
that Lauren
yeah.
is petrified of clowns. Leatherface chainsaw all day long. Give it to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to go against the curve again here, guys.
Ooh.
So prepare yourselves. You're not going to like
What a
it.
shock.
But you know, Leatherface doesn't really do it for me. You know, flat skin. Nah. The clown, right? I think I've watched those films. Obviously, you haven't because you don't like clowns. But I think that he's a man who could be reasoned with.
Oh, really?
Not like I like to do what he does. I'm just saying, you know, like I'm a
Okay.
male, and
Oh, okay.
kind of has a female thing, doesn't he? Unfortunately. So I'm saying
Oh.
that I think that in the third one as well, if you kind of make him feel like an idiot,
He doesn't like
he
it?
doesn't like it. He doesn't like to be shown up. He doesn't like to be,
Right.
you know, embarrassed.
Okay.
So I'd just be like, "Cool, man, you
I'm
go
with
do
you.
your thing." You know, I
Cool,
don't
man.
know what. But I'm just like, yeah, you know, you all right, mate. You know, dressed in clown.
On your way then. Okay.
Yeah. So whereas you don't have that kind of face, do you?
You can stay in the closet if you want.
Do you want a snack? Anything to drink while you're up here? Okay. All right. Just give a little if you need anything.
Can I get you
Oh.
anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm going out 100%.
I used to have a fear of clowns when I was younger because I saw the movie It on TV at a very young age, and it royally fucked me up. And then
Yeah.
I got interested in true crime and found out John Wayne Gacy, who's one of the most disgusting pieces of wet lettuce to ever grace this earth, dressed up as a clown to trick people. So that just like really doubled it down for me. Hasn't been since or I just was able to watch the It movies, I want to say like starting in COVID. So I was like, okay, it's a bright enough day. I've got people around me. Like this is just a movie.
Big girl pants on.
Yeah.
Exactly. We can do this. I will say though, Texas Chainsaw being one of my all-time favorite movies, the sound of a chainsaw, and I've experienced this going to a haunted house and
Yeah.
well, there was the one with you, but then there was the one before you that I almost choked Sarah out because
Oh, so you choked Sarah, you dragged me.
I was saving you. I was protecting her. So the first time my friend was in front of me and we're hoods over our heads. They're leading us to the haunted house and I hear the guy with the chainsaw up in the front and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Well, then he sees me freaking out. So he brings the thing like right here next to my head and I am holding on to my girlfriend's hoodie and I'm just pulling it down. So I'm pulling it back. I can't hear her screaming at me because I have a chainsaw next to my head. Finally, he goes away and I just hear her going, you're choking me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She's like, I couldn't scream. I was like, I couldn't hear you, so it was fine. And then the most recent one was the one we went to. We went to the Trail of Terror, so it's outside. It's so much fun. I love it, and they've been doing it for years, and they put on such an incredible show. I led the charge, and I was like, "Okay, guys, we've got this. We're doing this." And I heard the chainsaw, and I went, okay, nope, hold on. I need like 3 seconds to get myself together. I saw him go through the scenery and knew he wasn't going to be right there. I grabbed her and I was like, let's go. And I just ran through this part of it because it's like the sound of a chainsaw. I know there's not a chain on it. I know it cannot hurt me, but holy shit, that gets my fight or flight going like...
It's the sound of them. And do you know what? They have similar things in Halloween Horror Nights as well. When you're walking around, they actually have
I would die.
people and they go,
Yeah.
ring, 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 and they like literally will chase you with a chainsaw.
Well, it was double bad. When we went the first year, they
Oh,
had the
no.
section. So they have like the individual houses, and then obviously in between, I don't know if you guys have been before, in
No.
between the
No.
houses, they have like these scare zones, they call them, which is just basically it's the park,
Mhm.
you know, between each house. And they'll just have loads of scare actors there, and they kind of theme them in different ways. And the first year we went, it was killer clowns with chainsaws. So there was all
Oh,
these,
Lauren.
and
No.
they were literally. We've got the videos on our phone from obviously years ago of Lauren being chased by a clown with a chainsaw, wasn't it? And all you can hear in the background of that video is, you know.
And I shit you not, I literally had to stand there with my asthma pump after, and I was like,
Oh my God.
it's
Like, I'm not just scared. This is a real medical emergency. Please leave me alone.
I am dying.
Please.
No, that's funny, man.
Time out. Time out. Oh my God.
That
That's
was
so
fun,
funny.
wasn't
Yeah, it was fun,
Yeah.
you know, and we laugh about it now. But in the moment, it was probably like,
She's like,
She's like, oh,
Mate.
yeah.
that time I almost couldn't breathe and died. Yeah, that was such a fun vacation, honey. I loved it.
we keep going back. So
Could have been that bad. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm. So would you rather stay one night in the Amityville house with the flies buzzing louder each hour, or spend a week in the Conjuring house hearing clapping from empty rooms?
Oh, I know my
Oh.
choice.
Ooh, that's a good
I've
one.
actually like that. Literally just gave me shivers because you just remember it, don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What
What would you pick?
All right, you first.
Oh, all right. Well, flies, nah. You know.
Yeah, but that's one night, right?
Yeah.
But it gets louder every hour.
No, fuck that. I'll take the clapping.
For a whole week.
Yeah.
Just in your ear roll.
Well, it won't be in my ear roll 'cause it's from different rooms. So while I'm watching TV, someone's clapping in the kitchen, and I'm like, all right, mate. What are you clapping in there for?
Subtle.
Yeah. No, I think I'll take the Conjuring house, 100%.
I mean, it would fascinate me to stay there more than.
See, fascinated, stay in the Conjuring house, but scared to do it.
But won't go there.
That's the line, you see.
Yeah, see.
So what
He's
you
like,
getting?
I know my girl.
We will do it one day. I promise you. I promise you. I mean, we spoke about this recently, and we live. Well, I say we live near. Obviously, UK is quite small, so you kind of where we're based, you kind of live near a lot of
Mhm.
London and things like that. That's all, you know, north, south, east, west, and we live near Enfield, which has the.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I've driven past it a few times, being out at work and stuff like that. And I said to you the other day, I was like, we should, because it's a bit. Thing is, in the UK, right, these houses are infamous for
Mhm.
their haunting, but it's not the sort of place you could really sort of set something up to go in there unless it's empty. I think
Oh,
that
okay.
you know people aren't as welcoming maybe as what they could be in other places. For you to knock on the door and go, hi, like where we do horror, is there a chance we could record something in your house? Obviously,
Mhm.
knowing the type of house it is, they'd be like, no, fuck off, go away. So it's like, okay then. So we was like, maybe we should just go there and be in the atmosphere, in the aura of that house. It's right on the end anyway, so you can kind of get near it or kind of park there. Or seems silly maybe, but I just thought it'd be cool to do that.
That would be
but you
cool.
don't want to go there. You don't want to do this stuff. But then you're like, oh, it's so amazing. But you're like, well, come on.
because it
Let's
fascinates me, and that's as far as it needs to go.
Okay.
That's the fascination as far as it needs for me anyway.
All right. Well,
I'll still go to
13 years in the making. We'll get you there one day.
We'll get you there. We'll come over
Small steps.
and we'll get you to go somewhere.
Yeah, we'll absolutely do that. That'd be wicked.
Okay, that sounds fun.
So what are you picking then?
Right? I mean, would you deny your guests a proper haunted tour?
I couldn't really. No, I couldn't.
There you go. We got
That'd be
you,
awesome.
Luke. We got your back.
Yeah. Awesome. It's like we know the pubs, we know the hotels, and literally it's so easy to get to. You know, like we've done that haunted walking tour,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
around
it.
London, and we had a guy taking us around London, and he was showing us all the spots where all the Jack the Ripper victims were and things like that. And like it was 20 minutes on the train,
Yeah.
and we're literally there, and it's
Oh,
just
that's
so
cool.
accessible to get there. So I think, you know, you should absolutely, if you ever come over, definitely give us a shout, because we'd love to just go out and do something like that. It would be awesome.
That would
That'd
be
be so
cool.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, we're not actually
We've been, don't. That's okay. Neither are we.
good.
We don't have the upper body strength or the willpower,
No,
so you're
No,
fine.
Yeah.
So we have been to the Conjuring House. We were fortunate enough to tour it right before it got closed down, like 2 months before,
It was, yeah.
right? Because
No, it was a month.
It was
Mhm.
okay.
Sure.
And is that where you brought Billy home from?
Yeah, that was-
Okay,
that
that's
was
where Billy
Billy.
came home from.
Mhm.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Mhm.
And it was absolutely like an incredible experience.
Mhm.
We witnessed things that our tour guide was like, nope, that doesn't happen usually, and we were like, okay, cool. Somebody made it to second base with the ghost. Somebody got her butt touched.
Hey.
Yeah, that's why he followed her home. He was like, my precious.
Damn. I'm following that home.
He was like, your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
That's funny.
But I would absolutely be willing to spend a week listening to the random claps
Yeah.
over the sound of flies for one night, because I know what, like,
I don't know.
I am so
Yeah.
auditorily like auditory.
You don't handle sounds well.
Yeah, that one.
Overstimulated.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and so that's why the chainsaw gets me. So like the flies would drive me nuts, and I would like go running screaming out of the house. Random
Yeah.
clapping here and there, that's absolutely fine.
I would just bring headphones.
Yes.
I win.
Yeah, absolutely. Why
That's a
just
good
not just do that?
idea.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I want to know what's on the other side of that. No.
That
Yeah,
is
for sure.
such a good idea.
Mhm.
Right, that's a really good shout.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
Okay.
I
Okay.
suppose either or. If it was actual flies, though, you can't bring headphones for that.
No, but then you just close your eyes
Yeah, true.
and your nose.
Just be under the covers.
And your nose, and just so you're just gonna wear a mask.
You're in like a bee costume.
Wear a beekeeper's hat.
Yeah,
Put your
yeah.
headphones on. There you go.
La 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 la. You're
Right,
fine.
so we're all in agreement that the Conjuring House is the one that we're picking. The claps, we're taking that. I mean, you guys
Unless
have
I
been
can
there,
wear a
so-
bee hazmat suit and put my headphones in, I'm going to the Amityville house for a night.
Okay, well, that's not an option here.
Okay, then the Conjuring house for a week.
Okay.
I would still very much do the Conjuring House.
Not if it's clapping.
Oh, the clapping doesn't bother me.
Oh. No.
Every time I sit down anyway, so it's fine.
So, would you rather survive together through a quiet place, never speaking again, or through Bird Box, never seeing each other again?
Ooh, pick carefully.
Why?
You know. Do you never want to hear my voice again, or do you never want to see my face again?
I think
What is
I
it?
think I would do the quiet place
Yeah,
because
but they can still talk kind of, can't they?
underneath the
waterfalls and
water.
stuff, yeah.
So I think I'd try and survive with the quiet place.
Yeah, I think that would be. You've got more of a life, haven't you? Being in the quiet place in Bird Box, you can't see anything, so you're just constantly kind of moving around
And that
feeling your way
yeah,
around, and it's very limited.
Mhm.
Whereas I feel like in A Quiet Place, the actual movie, they've got obviously more. They
They
start
have the
figuring
whole
things out.
house and like
Yeah.
the farm and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And you know, however, I can't remember what in Bird Box what was the bad thing in Bird Box? Because I remember A Quiet Place. It was obviously they come really quickly, don't they?
They grab
The aliens, and they grab you. But in
So Bird
What was it?
Box was, I believe it was a virus that that once you were infected, you because it was once they looked at you, that's why you had your eyes covered. So once they saw people like walking around like without blindfolds on, they knew that they were the infected ones. And I think it was once they either made eye contact with you or they like attacked you, you would become infected. So and I
Right.
feel like there's a part of that that I'm missing.
I don't remember.
It's been a minute since I saw it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a long time.
We've seen it.
It's good
Mhm.
though, but I
It
I
was,
think that
yeah.
you've got more of a life in the Quiet Place universe, and
Mhm.
however, it seems maybe the threat. It's so minuscule, isn't it? You know, saying something at a certain decibel or l- taking a peek. It's
Yeah.
like the minute things that would get you killed, essentially. But I think A Quiet Place for me is better.
Would you be able to keep quiet for that long?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well,
Should we
then you
try
also have the fact that you can
Right.
do sign language, which is used in the movie. So it's like
Mm.
there is that you can still communicate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get
Quiet place.
yeah,
Yeah,
Quiet Place.
definitely quiet
Yeah,
place.
Quiet Place is the answer we are getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you staying at a quiet
Oh,
place?
absolutely. I could totally just like write everything out and sign language
Okay.
everything out and be fine.
But same question that she had for him. Would you be able to stay quiet for that long?
Honestly, I'd probably be the first to die.
I'll be the Queen Terrier.
Yeah.
Because we would be the type of friends that would look at each other and I'd give her a face and we'd start laughing and we'd both die. Yeah.
We would have to
Yeah.
live. We'd have to live like under a waterfall.
Yeah.
Like there would be
Mhm.
just no other
Yeah.
place, no other safe place.
We'd have to live on the boat at Niagara Falls.
Oh my god, that is so true.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
So in Hill House, would you rather see the bent neck lady standing at the end of your bed or hear Nell's lullaby echoing from the attic?
So
Bent neck lady.
the bent neck lady fully creeped me out.
Oh, she like broke me. That
Yeah, that-
was.
Haunted Hill House.
Although again, the whole sound thing though, I'm a bit like you with that. It's just hearing it I think that might tip me over the edge.
Yeah.
So I'd probably see her at the end of the bed and then go, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, turn to the other side. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
My eyelashes back on. La 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 la.
Yeah. Be like, switch sides with me.
Yeah, that would be the first minutes of the right die, and then we go on to the long film. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that the bent neck lady would I mean she freaks me out. It gives me chills.
Yeah, she's got like a bone sticking out, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, not for me.
So you'd rather hear the lullaby?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, that's right. I'm giving it an answer. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Ooh.
Lullabies.
I think you're alone on that one.
Yeah, we're all neck lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
From Insidious, would you rather be Josh trapped in the further while Demon wears your skin, or Renee realizing your husband's smile isn't really his?
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's like one of your favourites, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Like the
love.
Insidious
Oh, I
franchise.
love Insidious.
I love it so much.
a well produced
Mhm.
series of movies, like
Yeah,
the
100%.
tie-ins
Mhm.
and oh my gosh,
That was a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
what I say.
One and
Every single
two.
time, 1 and 2. Number 2 for me just makes number 1 even better because he's
Oh,
coming back to the
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
chef's kiss. Beautiful, love it.
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
such a good one.
Although I don't
You're in-
think I would cope that well in the further
Why?
because it's scary.
Yeah.
I would fail so bad.
Oh, I would. Yeah.
Forgot about that bit. Yeah,
Forgot about
it's
that
quite
bit.
scary.
Yeah, it's quite
isn't it?
So, but then because she can see it in him, can't she? At the end of that
Mhm.
film, you can clearly see that that's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it was me, then, would you be able to live with that, or would you rather be? Would you fuck off to the further? If you saw me and I was like, "Hello," would you? would you?
Hello.
Would you be like, "I'm off to the further"? Okay. So you wouldn't stay with me? Try and flip things around.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Knowing what happens, obviously, if we're going to follow the same trajectory as the film,
Mhm.
then yeah, I'll be knowing that my husband's face isn't his face and knowing that your smile isn't real and it's not yours.
Yeah.
I'd still be like, I can sort you out.
She's a fixer.
We can make this work.
Thank you. So much fun.
Ah.
What
Yeah,
a cute
good
little
job.
demon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the demon's upset today. See, we can work this out. We can make this happen.
Logic. See?
Would you do that then?
Yeah.
Would you try and fix me?
Yeah, I've been doing it for 13 years, babe. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but
What a
absolutely.
great last episode for you guys. This was great.
Really good, really good.
Yeah. This is our grand finale. Style, so.
Oh my god, that's so
But
funny.
no, yeah, I would. I'd stick with you.
Oh, thanks.
Absolutely.
And then the last question is from Scream. Would you
Ooh.
rather team up with Gale Weathers for protection or trust Stu and Billy back in '96 to keep you safe?
See, this. I think this goes back to something we've spoken about before, right? About whose side you're on and how you work it. So when we spoke about being in the universe with Stu and Billy,
Mhm.
right? It was team up with Randy.
Hmm.
And then because if Randy obviously survives the first film, right? But if there's two Randys both almost working at double time, then you're saving a lot of lives, I think, and then getting them before they do their final kind of acts.
Okay.
So I think that in that world, teaming up with Gale Weathers, you're probably going to lose. I think you need the mind to be looking at. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, you need to be on the same, like, have the same kind of wavelength
Yeah,
as them.
Mhm.
that's what I think. I think that with two
You have to
Randys,
think
you
like
could
a killer.
Mhm.
think like a killer,
Yeah.
like what Randy does exactly. So I think that think like a killer, you can catch Stu and Bill. Stu and Bill. All right, Bill.
Right.
If they were called Stu and Bill, it wouldn't be the same movie, would it?
Or imagine if it was Stewie and Bill rather than Stu and
Bill.
Billy. Like if they just put the cutesy part on the other guy's name, it's still like.
Ugh.
Yeah, that wouldn't really work. But yeah, I mean, Gale has survived it all.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
she's
not
a
a
bit
bad
of a
shout.
bitch.
Yeah,
In
but I
the
thought you
first
liked
one.
Gal though. You
No,
said you'd like.
do.
That's how
I
she
do.
stays alive. Bitches stay alive.
Yeah, true.
Very true.
But then billions doing it, so. I'm sorry. I quite like them.
She's like, a girl can't help what she wants.
Hey, come on.
Well, I'm going to call the coach then. Hey.
If she asks to watch Scream tonight, you got to put your foot down and say no. Be like, not this time.
Yeah. This has been too much for me tonight. We're having a week off and then we'll watch it, all right?
We're watching The Grudge. We're putting a reset on you.
Yes.
Oh, don't give him any ideas. Come on.
Straight on the terrifier.
No. No, thank you.
No, okay. Yeah, so Stu and Billy then you're going with. All right. There you go.
There we are.
Oh,
Well, this has been
so much fun.
This has been amazing. Thank you guys so much for
Thank
giving
you.
us your time. Because obviously you've got some stuff going on.
And the time gap doesn't help.
And yeah,
Yeah.
there's, a little bit of a time difference where we are to where you are.
But thank
Yeah,
you
no.
guys. This was fun.
Yeah, no, it's been, thank you so much for having us. It's been really good fun. And yeah,
We've loved it. You've officially taken our featurette virginity because you're the first show we've ever been on.
Oh,
There
love
you go.
that.
We've popped your featurette cherry and we are
Absolutely.
so honored. There's
Yeah.
got to be a first for everybody. So thank you for letting us be your first.
No,
we
you're welcome. It's
appreciate it.
been
Thank
really
you for
good
asking.
fun.
Yeah, loved it.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
We will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Later, bye.